All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to what was this, week 4 of the ICP Draft League. This week, we were going to be taking on MrTJP, the coach of the Bundle Montreal. This week actually was a little bit of a twist. We were planning to do a meme match for it, as we had done something like this back in, God, I think that was like week 9 of the VDL. So we were going to do the same thing kind of here, trying to rectify what had happened back then. And so the sets that you're going to end up seeing are going to be completely like made just for a meme match. No real ideas behind what I was wanting to bring here. I just was kind of throwing things at a wall and thought it was funny. So hope you all enjoyed this meme match. So to start, I wanted to bring, obviously, like my fastest mon being Tornadus Therian, but I didn't really have a general like idea of how I wanted to run this, so I kind of just went with the funniest thing that I could think of, which was max attack, max special attack, just with, I think, a plus speed nature is hasty, with rest and sleep talk just for recovery, and I still have to run regenerator. Don't have a choice there, unfortunately. But the main idea was just to have metronome and then fling a metronome at them, because I was like, well, it'd be really funny to just fling a metronome while the only other move I'm really trying to click is metronome. The only downside with metronome is that there's clauses for this. So if it rolls and gets, say, an evasion boosting like minimize, or I get like sheer cold and I land it or something, I just straight up lose. Like, it's a forfeit loss because it broke another clause. So it's kind of a downside of trying to do this. I just think it's really funny, and I didn't really know how else I wanted to do Tornadus. I mean, I could have just went a full physical attacking, but I was like, it gets some decent physical moves, so that doesn't really feel like it'd be a meme set. So this is just kind of where I landed, and I hope that it ends up working. I think it'd be really, really funny. Next up, we have the Galarian Slowking. This one I was fully leaning into just doing a physical attack. I didn't put any speed. I thought that was a waste because I'm not outspeeding anything anyways. So 248 HP. Citrus Berry probably isn't all that memey, but it's just to give me a chance at hitting something, because I'm going for Belly Drum, trying to max out the attack, and then I just have 3 moves that I'm just clicking. So the general idea is just I'm hoping to get a Belly Drum up, live a little bit, like have some HP with my general bulk, and then try to just punch things and do damage. I think that's the best that I could come up with this. Kind of debated if this would get a better physical move. I don't remember if it gets Gong Shot, so when at the time of recording this, and I'm not going to look it up. So maybe that would have been better, but we'll see. Next up, we have what I think was my very first thought of doing a meme match, which was Comfey, Choice Band, Max Attack. I didn't go Adamant. I did just go Max Speed. I don't exactly remember why I did this. Acrobatics, don't ever plan to really click it. Facade, in case somehow I get status, maybe that'd be funny. Knockoff, I don't foresee myself clicking it. Just, again, another physical move. The main idea for this was just going Terra Bug, Choice Banded, U-turns. Why? No idea. I don't think it's going to do all that much. I just think it's the funniest thing that I could think of when I first thought we're doing a meme match. This, I think, could be the funniest thing, and I just went with it. So maybe I should have went Adamant just for absolute max attack, but I don't really care. I think this was funny. Next up, we have probably the most interesting Brambleghast set I will ever make and probably ever see, with max HP, max defense, again, a Citrus Berry just for longevity. But the main idea, as you can clearly see from the moves, is to block them from being able to escape, clicking Curse, so I'll hurt myself in doing so and potentially just trigger my Citrus Berry, as long as I've done the EVs correctly, which I think I did. I don't entirely remember. So Curse, setting a Curse on them, and then just Leech Seed and Strength Sap to keep myself alive until they die, and then just rinse and repeat as best as I can. The HP and defense is just so that way I can try to live something, but clearly, if they hit me with a special like ice move or something, I'm getting blown away. I think I was Infiltrator. I don't entirely remember what ability I was rocking for this, so in hindsight, probably should have done like Wind Power, but I don't think that gives me an immunity, so that's not really that helpful anyways. General trapping Brambleghast, I thought that was just really funny, so figured that would be the best for a meme set. Next up is probably the most like EV'd one that I actually did do with some speed creeping. Max special attack timid. We are doing a technician boosted calm mind with throat spray Cincino. So chilling water can just hit mons and lower their attack and give me a chance at living longer. Echoed voice and alluring voice. I think echoed voice is boosted by technician. I don't think alluring voice is. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But again, just like calm minds, I'm pretty fast. I'm the second fastest on my entire team. And then getting a calm mind up and then hitting like echoed voice or alluring voice can trigger the throat spray, which would be very nice. Just getting myself an extra boost because running special Cincino thing just kind of seems interesting. It's something different. So that's what we went with. And lastly, we are bringing the Spite Ops because unfortunately, looking at the rest of my team, it is very hard to try to meme with some of those. Sandy Shocks wasn't a great option. It has way too many actual viable moves. Same with Curum. That's a mixed attacker, so really couldn't go with that. So this is just kind of, and Heatran, I think I couldn't figure out a good way to do memes for that one either. So we just went with Spite Ops. Another choice banded with Giga Impact, Rock Tomb, Circle Throw, and First Impression. I think Circle Throw would be funny because I am Stakeout. So if they manage to switch in and I go for the Circle Throw, I think Circle Throw is a guarantee. Or no, is that Storm Throw that's the guaranteed crit? Either way, Circle Throw will just throw them back out and to a different mon. So, I don't know. Choice band something. First impressions, I guess I can just get damage, but I don't ever foresee myself really cooking it. And Giga Impact is just because, you know, if I'm going to be choosing something and I want max damage, I'm going for max damage. Max HP and max attack. Again, a super slow mon. Speed doesn't mean anything here, so just didn't care. All right, so with that, let's get into the video. All right, and one quick thing before I let you guys go into the rest of the video. Just wanted to basically make a quick apology. In the actual match itself, very shortly after, I think it's like within the first 5-6 turns, whatever, my mic basically just turns off. I stop talking because I mute my mic. I realized that I ended up bringing a meme team. TJP brought a legitimate, like, real team. As you could probably guess, that's extremely hard for me to even play into. Nothing I could really even do, and commentary just kind of becomes, I wouldn't say impossible, but not something I felt I would have the ability to actually add to. I realized I could have probably done it in post. Again, I tried thinking it over. How do I want to commentate, like, the turns of, you know, me trying to play a meme team into a stacked, like, actual team? I really couldn't figure out a good way to commentate the turns. I felt like I wouldn't have anything I could really offer, unfortunately. So, yeah. All in all, it just kind of came down to a miscommunication or a failure of communication between both of us. Misunderstanding of, like, I went into the entire thing thinking that we were going to do a meme team. That was the entire impression I had from all of our communications was, yeah, we'll do a meme match like we did back in the VDL, except, you know, actually do meme matches, like meme teams. That's the impression I got. That's what I went with. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem like that's what my opponent ended up meaning, or they had, you know, added their version of sarcasm and stuff into it. Whatever, neither here nor there. Ultimately, he didn't bring a meme team. I did. And as you can probably guess, that just doesn't go well. So thank you all for checking out the video. Feel free to continue on to watch the actual match and see what I ended up bringing and how that ends up going. Or if this is kind of where you stop watching the video, thank you all for checking it out. And we'll see you guys next week for our match versus our best friend, Tom. So thanks, everyone. All right, and one quick thing before I let you guys go into the rest of the video. Just wanted to basically make a quick apology. In the actual match itself, very shortly after, I think it's like within the first 5-6 turns, whatever, my mic basically just turns off. I stop talking because I mute my mic. I realized that I ended up bringing a meme team. TJP brought a legitimate, like, real team. As you could probably guess, that's all right. And here we are for week 4 of the ICP Draft League. This week we're going up against MrTJP, and this week we're actually doing a meme game. So a lot of our sets, ideally, at least all of everything I brought is all basically just meme set related. So gonna try and see if we can have a fun meme match. You know, we're just gonna leave the tornadoes. I think that'd be funny. All right, let's see what they end up leading here. They lead Iron Goat. Oh, the Iron Bundle. Okay. Oh, we will just go for the metronome here. See what this gets. Hopefully with running metronome, it doesn't end up coming back to bite us. Oh, he went for flip turn. Right, Hexorus. Armory, Hexorus, Iron Bundle. What's the other one you said? Oh, Belly Bolts. Huh. I think I just got rid of whatever item they had. Alright, and we get a Zing Zap. They go for Soak! We're just gonna go for it again. Oh, they got the Toxic Saw going. Oh, we'll just go for the rest here. Oh, I meant to go for the Sleep Talk here. Alright, well, they get rid of Tornadoes here. There's something else that I remember he had. Go for the block here, see if I can trap it. Go for the curse.